Come in here and subscribe to this channel. I always got to get up after I start the live stream. I can stop doing that. I don't want no intervention. What up, what up, what up? The Dribble, salute. G Booker, what up? Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody who's been copping the trifecta. Keep up the good work. This is a lifestyle decision that you all need to get in tune with. TheRealDribble.com, 100% natural. Shout out to Clever One from the Booze Brothers. I just uploaded this new video. What up, what up, what up, what up? You was clean at the wedding. Homicide. I be getting rolled up to catch this live. I hate watching after the fact. Oh, you at work? That makes two of us. I'm at work too. Jamar, thank you. I don't play around, man. I take that fashion shit above and beyond, man. It's, murder one when I'm in the building. Saw the topic, so I tapped in. Peace. What's up? What's up? Reem, what's up? I seen your brother at the wedding, man. We was kicking it and shit. I was in the building. I just got back actually. Congratulations to the newlyweds of my man Rowan here this afternoon. Congratulations to you. I went to go support one of my homeboys. He got married, and I for a moment I lived through him. I told him I came to support you and live through you vicariously because you doing something that I ain't gonna never do. So, shout out to everybody who married, man. Hit the like button and subscribe. Do that. Yeah. Jamar, that tickle you, huh? 6ix9ine, really a smart dude. He be pressing these niggas to stand on these philosophies that they pretend to live by and promote. And he put homeboy in a position, and it was funny to me. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in right now. I got a new upload coming to the Dribble podcast. I'm gonna record it probably sometime this afternoon or tomorrow. Shit. I saw you had that shit on Dribble. This platform is predicated on what? Hip hop, sports, and fashion. I be having to set examples. That wasn't I did that for my man. My man was getting married. I knew it was gonna be a lot of women there. I wanted them to understand what caliber goddess she was marrying. So, we pulled Maybachs and Benzes up, hopped out with the Louis loafers and all of that. I do that shit, man. That shit, it's like second nature. Get your dribble right, man. You know what I'm saying? I made it for a live. St. Louis to the building. What? So 21 Savage got, because you fucked that up, homeboy. Well, listen, right? I told y'all some years ago when I started my run interviewing street figures or whatever that I didn't care who snitched or nothing like that, and I still don't care who snitched. That was never something that I promoted or stood by over here. This is media. This is business. I interview Michael Francis. I interview Sammy the Bull. I pursued an interview with Alpo. I don't care. You never heard me get on here talking about snitch this, snitch that, bash and snitches, except for Eon from DC Blacks. Eon, you a rat. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, that's never been my angle. I believe people who press that, who push that line, and that philosophy, they normally don't got no content. I don't know who you is, fam, but you got to go. People who be pressing that shit, they don't got no content. Like Whack 100. If Whack 100 didn't do that little, the paperwork shit, he'd be totally irrelevant. Would nobody even be thinking about this nigga? He ain't busting no moves in entertainment. He That's his everything. So for niggas who are socially on ground zero in this live stream content creator space, that's what they'll be on. They'll talk a bunch of rat shit. They don't got nothing else to talk about. But I have maybe once or twice tuned into the Big Bank podcast. He's a guy out of Atlanta. He was in the movie Superfly. I've heard him out of my I heard him with my own 2 ears talking about what's real nigga shit this, real nigga shit that. Since when did real niggas sit down with snitches? That's the first question I have. Since when did real niggas sit down with snitches? Everybody, all you niggas that be talking that real nigga shit, since when did y'all sit down with snitches? Since when did you entertain a snitch? When it benefits you, when it pays you. You seen Pistol Pete do it, allegedly, when he sat down with Max B. He said that he didn't know I don't think Max B is a snitch. I think Max B did the right thing. But according to the philosophy that these niggas promote, Pistol Pete is from what? Pistol Pete is from what? Kill all rats. But he offered his platform to somebody whose name was associated with some type of snitch shit. Again, I don't think Max B snitched. I think if he was gonna snitch, he would have did it at the trial. He wouldn't have waited till he got convicted and all of that. He got the fuck away from dude because he knew that he was gonna probably die in jail with that nigga who actually did the murder, right? 6ix9ine did what he did. Then you got Young Thug caught on tape. Gunna is basically, I guess, he did the same thing that Max B did. He took a plea and had to denounce the gang lifestyle. And some people say that if you are a part of a RICO or a conspiracy case and you plead guilty and you accept and acknowledge that these people that you were associated with are a gang, that's a form of snitching. Whatever. Again, I don't care. But you got Big Bank offering this platform to 6ix9ine. You know why? And I heard that he pursued 6ix9ine. Probably more than likely paid him and everything. You know why? Because it's gonna benefit his platform. It's gonna benefit his platform. And 6ix9ine, if you watch the interview, you listen to 6ix9ine say that y'all moving the field goal post, y'all moving the goal post, y'all moving the goal post. I'm a rat, but y'all saying that Young Thug and Gunna they should put their differences to the side. So basically, what they doing is acting as if the information that we heard, the shit that we heard Young Thug saying on that, and during that when he was sitting down with those detectives, they are willing to overlook that. But everybody, and I mean everybody, calls 6ix9ine a rat. One of the things that 6ix9ine pointed out that I thought was interesting was most of the guys, the guys that he mentioned that was referring to him as rats, they not from New York. They not from New York. A lot of them have ties to the South or ties to Atlanta. And again, the conversation was started and Big Bang said something like, "Why you always got real niggas' name in your mouth?" What do y'all think this is? What do y'all think this is? All publicity isn't good publicity. 6ix9ine paid Big Bank, not the other way around. Why would 6ix9ine pay him? Why would 6ix9ine pay him? Why would 6ix9ine pay him? That don't make no sense. 6ix9ine didn't pay him. 6ix9ine did not pay him to get on that platform. That don't make no sense whatsoever. Anybody that does an interview with 6ix9ine, you're gonna be in the situation that he's in right now. Everybody's gonna know about it. It's gonna be the most spoken of conversation in the internet space. The person whose platform that he go on, they are gonna be the one that benefits the most. Yeah, he talking about some 6ix9ine paid him. That don't make no sense. So he gonna pay him and watch him reap the benefits by building his platform up with thousands and thousands of subscribers plus a fucking viral interview that everybody's gonna watch. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. 6ix9ine trying to do anything to downplay what he did. I don't think that's what he doing. 6ix9ine has ardently screamed at the top of his lungs. He did what he did. He said that from day one, from the time that he did it. He came out here and he said why he did it. If anybody would fault him, 6ix9ine, for telling on them niggas, it don't make no sense to me. Number one, he wasn't one of them. Number two, they kidnapped him, robbed him, fucked this girl and a bunch of other shit. Y'all knew that this nigga wasn't cut of a street fabric. He was more so a creative nerd. Let's call him a creative. Everything that he brought to the table, it was creative. The colorful hair, the marketing, the videos, the music, it was creative. He ruled hip hop for a period of time, right? And them niggas went out of their way, basically damn near trying to kill each other to be in his company, right? And when they got to court, he got the fuck away from them. What did y'all expect him to do? What did anybody expect him to do? So, as far as accountability, he said what the fuck he said as soon as he came out. He said he snitched. He told everybody why he snitched, and that's what it is. He had New York pre-pop smoke run for a second. He ain't downplaying it. He owning it and showing others are doing it too. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. He's mentioned many people. He mentioned 50 Cent. He mentioned Snoop Dogg. I don't know what he got, what his campaign against Snoop Dogg is. He mentioned Snoop Dogg. He mentions 50 Cent. He mentioned Ti. He mentioned Gunna. He mentioned Young Thug. And he's saying that people seem to try to point out or isolate him when the snitch topic come up. They try to isolate and pin it on him when in all reality you got several instances of other people doing the exact same thing. He was a civilian playing a gang member until it went bad. Yeah, and they allowed him. 21 Savage too. Did you listen to AZ album? Yeah, I listened to it. I can't co-sign I can't co-sign the ordinary. I listened to it. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing exciting about it. It was nothing exciting about it. I think sometimes people need to understand that less is more. If you do anything for money, I've said this a lot of times. If you do anything for money, it's probably going to end bad. It's probably going to end bad, no matter how much the because he just dropped the album a couple years ago. No matter how much the public be demanding shit, if you not ready, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Cause you're never gonna get a second chance to drop. Once it's out here, and then it ends up putting a scar on your jacket and shit. Gully, let's not forget 6ix9ine declined witness protection. 6ix9ine has a point, but don't have the intellect to get his point across. I thought he got his point across. And the fact that it was on one of these guys who promote this real nigga shit. I've heard Big Bang say it. Real nigga this, real nigga that. This is another instance of these codes meaning nothing. These codes mean nothing. Do not get wrapped up into this shit. Do not believe none of these niggas that be promoting that shit. I'm telling you, it's not real. Do not believe these niggas that be promoting that shit. You know what's real nigga shit? Being in shape, getting some money, staying free, staying out of other motherfuckers' business, not being concerned with the decisions of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, a wise man 100% knows that you cannot control the actions of others. You cannot. And to be offended by it, or be even interested or entertain this shit, it makes no sense. We need to rewrite and reinstill what's real nigga shit. Real nigga shit is not going to jail. Real nigga shit is not harming people. Real nigga shit is not, you know, none of that hoodlum shit, man, that's promoted online. It's not real nigga shit. The victor is the one who stays in the game. You know what I'm saying? But all of the outside shit, man, all of the low vibrational shit, people need to stop calling it real nigga shit. For real. I'm dead serious. People need to stop calling it real nigga shit. And furthermore, people need to stop bringing the criminal element and value system to entertainment. It has nothing to do with music. It don't. This is similar to the shit that's being promoted by real niggas, is a part of the body or the thought that tries to discredit Rick Ross. It don't got nothing to do with music. It don't. But you'll have somebody said this to me in my comments this morning. Let me go back to the Rick Ross thing for a minute. I was saying how trying to discredit Rick Ross is a failed mission. Ice Cube wasn't no gangster. Tupac wasn't no thug. And I mentioned a couple of more instances. You know, people don't play that Tupac shit. People don't want to hear nothing about Pac. Don't say nothing about Pac. You know how people is about that. A nigga got in my comments and said, Pac, what they say? Pac was known for. They said something about Pac shot two off-duty police because he seen them jumping on a nigga. Some people would say that's real nigga shit, right? Pac also went and threw a punch at Orlando Anderson. Some shit he didn't have nothing to do. Some shit he didn't have nothing to do with. And them niggas put him in the ground. Now tell me, was that real nigga shit? The shit that Pac was doing, was that real nigga shit? Or did he seem to have a penchant for getting in other people's shit? He got the accolades. Some people was fucking with a nigga in Atlanta, and Pac got out and got the cutting at him. He beat the case, whatever. It went his way that time. You got another incident where some gang shit going on, and he got his ass. He hopped in the middle of that, and them niggas put his ass in the ground. Now tell me, Is this real nigga shit? Running to fucking trouble, running to the fucking prison system, running to hop in a goddamn casket. Is this real nigga shit? It's not. It's not. No, it was not. Ma Paru powered him up and put that battery in his back with Baby Lane. Hip hop wasn't created for you to die or go to jail. Pac was a crash dummy and not a real blood. We as black people got to stop being influenced by the street politics. At some point, we have to evolve into being productive black men. I 100% agree with that. Can I pin that? Can I pin that? I just pinned that. Thank you so much. At which time does the priority become being positive, productive, and paid? Shout out to what's my man from the Terror Squad, Tony Sunshine. He put out it's a video. It's on my Instagram page. He said, "Be happy, be positive, and be fly." I thought that was incredible. Thought that was an incredible mindset to promote online. What's up with that? What's up with that? It seems that niggas just love to promote destruction. Niggas just love to promote destruction. They do. Niggas love to promote destruction. Getting back to 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine has a point. He does have a point. He does. 6ix9ine has proven that the philosophies that a lot of these niggas promote, it's not real. And ultimately, money will flip a nigga. Money will make a nigga change his value system right away if that's what type of person you are. Pac is the greatest artist of all time, but he lived reckless in his last months. 6ix9ine was right. Gully, did you see the altercation with Whack 100 outside of the club and a couple of dudes feds put out automatic weapons on the dude that Whack had an issue with? The videos float. Nah, I ain't see it. We have evolved. Our focus is off, or anything we've regressed and somehow forgot who and what we should be fighting for instead of being so easily distracted. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't care. I've mentioned several times that my frequency is changing. I'm becoming a different person daily. All the sucker shit is promoted by hip hop. It is. All the sucker shit is promoted by hip hop. All of the shit, all of the destruction, everything that's bad for black people is promoted by hip hop music. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Not all hip hop artists is not all not all hip hop artists promote this shit. You got some that they speak life into you. I miss Guru so much. I do. But gone are the days where people like Guru, Mos Def, Common, Black Thought, X Clan, Poor Righteous Teachers, Public Enemy, Brand Nubian, Wu Tang at times. They just not really visible. But if you're looking for some shit that can destroy your life, destroy your train of thought, destroy your creativity, destroy your value system, you probably can listen to it in your headphones. That's crazy as a motherfucker. Yeah. Highest infinite power healing our people. I feel that we should only push self improvement, getting our dribble right. If you don't, you'll be stuck. A Tribe Called Quest, yeah. I'm not really, I listened to the AZ project. It was nothing exciting about it. I don't know whether it was the beats. I just listened to it. I was listening to it before I got on here. And I'm like, you know, His music used to make me hop out my seat, man. Used to make me want to go do things, want to go get fresh, want to go shopping, want to go bag a bitch. I don't know. I mean, just pay attention to how much publicity is getting and shit. If it was that, you would it would be a frenzy right now. THRU the Damager. Sound literally changes your vibrations. Correct. Life is too short to be worried about real nigga shit. I 100% agree with you saying. And 6ix9ine, people need to understand what the 6ix9ine has a point, and the fact that he's saying it on one of these niggas' podcasts who be talking that real nigga shit lets you know that he don't really mean that. Excuse me. One of the things that I wanted to point out is that if you niggas are so anti snitch, if you so anti snitch, why would you talk to 6ix9ine? Why would you talk to 6ix9ine? He's a rat. That's what all of y'all call him. So why would you have him on your platform if he's a rat? Because it serves your own interest. I told my man Independent Dope. He hit me up. We got a business relationship. I interviewed him before. I think he might have interviewed me briefly too. I think I'm on Independent Dope, if I'm not mistaken. He got the Instagram page that's popping on. Um his Instagram page is popping, pardon me. He hit me up, and in a roundabout way, he told me that he had interviewed Uncasa, and he kind of like asked me how I felt about it. I said, man, I don't care. I said, listen, let me tell you something, y'all. You got your own platform. You got to do what's best for your platform. You know what I'm saying? Don't take into consideration how anybody's going to feel about what you're doing with your platform. I've always had this train of thought. I went through a lot of shit about Haitian Jack. Everybody, rat, 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 snitch, 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 snitch. It got to the point that I said, man, I don't give a fuck. I interview snitches. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to promote this real nigga philosophy that y'all do. I'm here to get money. I'm here to flourish. I got my own agenda. But when you see somebody like Big Bang who be talking real nigga shit online, sit down with 6ix9ine, you know that it's not real. You know that it's not real. It's fake. Who are the people helping you promote, give these to push the patience, to push the ignorance of music? Good positive music is not pushed to the people. Okay. Um, I believe I've listened to a couple niggas who are Christian rappers. I think one of them name is Jazz Donnell. I couldn't tell. I couldn't even tell that this nigga was a Christian rapper or nothing like that. He was popping it. I'm like, damn, this shit fire. And then I started to focus on some of the subject matter. I'm like, oh, okay, he pushing church and shit like that. But it was dope. But you're not gonna hear that shit. It's not gonna be viral or nothing like that. And no record company is gonna get behind it. Why? Because they feel that we want the low vibrational shit. It's because the generation doesn't care about great productions such as Tribe Called Quest, Common, and Gangstar. I appreciate your super chat, Reggie. People will do anything for money. Bank played himself. I love it when niggas that be talking that real nigga shit get exposed. That's what made me get on here and do this live stream. He started his questioning about with why do you always have real niggas' names in your mouth? That's what he said to 6ix9ine before 6ix9ine started to dissect his black ass. Yeah, that's what he said to him. And who are you referencing as real nigga? Who are you referencing as real nigga? People that stand on the same philosophies as you. If you nice, it doesn't matter if you're Christian or secular. If you can spit, you can spit facts, all facts. If you speak deaf, you will make a lot of money from the labels. When you speak life, they label you an underground or a backpacker. Correct. A lot of the guys that people refer to as underground or backpacker, they on my PILLMATIC series. And the way that I was able to attain these artists, they didn't have no place to go. DJ K Slay ain't here no more. That was somebody who will give an ear to somebody that's on the underground, but a lot of these niggas is dead nice. And they got 3,000 followers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Whereas these niggas that be talking about spinning the block, killing motherfuckers and shit like that, snitch, 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 rat, rat, rat. Real nigga shit. They got all of the following in the world. They do. Do you believe that hip hop as a whole has held the black race back, even though it had so many black men rich? Yeah, yeah. Hip hop is almost cancerous. I'm taking a risk by saying this, but I've came to the understanding that it ain't nobody that I can interview that's gonna draw more than me. The most impactful shit to go down on this platform is associated with me. That DJ Clue interview that I just did recently, that wouldn't have went like that if I wasn't involved. It wouldn't have went like that if I wasn't involved. I thought that DJ Clue wasn't doing interviews or he wasn't online or wasn't on social media. He's been on social media. He's been on fuck. He just was on Math Hoffa and a couple of other different platforms. I came to understand that this shit is about me. I'm the engine to make this shit go. So if it comes down to me sharing the truth with my following, I did my job because I know that some of y'all come here for that. Not everybody, but the rap shit, the hip hop shit, it's become a cancer. It's become a fucking cancer. It's become detriment. It has, man. Do you know my 10-year-old son text message a motherfucker talking about he's a D1 crash out? His mom got a hold of the phone and shit. He was texting it to a little girl, telling this little girl that the other little boy that like her, he better go. Tell that nigga I'm a D1 crash out. I asked this nigga, said, Jeremy, what the fuck is a D1 crash out? He said, somebody that can fight. This is his 10-year-old logic. I said, where the fuck did you get that from? This nigga go to Knicks games. This nigga got a passport. He's 10. This motherfucker be going out of the country and shit, going to islands and shit. Where did you get that from? He said, YouTube. I called the nigga's phone, and you want to know who popped up as his, the caller ID? You could put a picture for your caller ID. Motherfucking King Von and Dirk and them niggas. Told my baby mom, you take that nigga phone, yo. You gotta take that phone. Take the phone. How the fuck is this possible? Because this is what's available online. Straight up. Clue is a legend who doesn't really care or need to be seen on social media. What do you mean he don't care or need to be seen on social media? What do you mean by that? You don't think that his story holds any value? He's been in the game since the early 90s. That would make him a historian at some point. What do you mean he don't need to be online? Are you saying he's not influential? If you listen to my interview, you heard him say that he doesn't really play the music. That he plays the music that he's told to play. So if he's not acting in the capacity of a DJ, if he's not playing music, if he's not introducing new music, because that was a DJ's original work detail. Introduce new music. Hey, I got a hot new record. That's what a DJ is supposed to do. Introduce new music. If he's not doing that, then maybe you're right. Maybe he don't need to be online because he's not serving any purpose. Clue also never promoted positive hip hop culture. I can't agree with that. Everybody that was on Clue tapes wasn't talking drugs and murder and shit like that. They wasn't. He was putting underground niggas on there that was nice. There was a time that everybody's content subject matter wasn't violence. There was a time when everybody's subject matter wasn't materialism. I got a younger guy who from my neighborhood who came home from the penitentiary and he rapping and shit, right? And I do what I can to help him out. So whenever he send me some music and shit, I listen to it. I pay attention to what he doing and shit like that, right? And I told my other man, I'm like, this shit sounds like the rest of these niggas. What you mean by that? I said, all of these niggas say the same shit. All of these niggas say the same shit and it's disgusting. I'm tired of it. All these niggas say, I remember when I was down bad. That's in damn near every song that comes out today. I remember when I was down bad. The trenches and something else. It's like three different fucking terms or cliches that all these niggas be saying and shit. I'm like, these niggas need to read some fucking books. These motherfuckers need to read some books, man. Like the offering has a cap. It has a cap on it. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching this Rakim documentary. Do you know what Rakim said? You know what Rakim said? Rakim said he would record music, right? And then if he got to a point where it wasn't coming out fluidly, he would put the pen down and start living. You know what I'm saying? He'll put the pen down and travel, go some places, different experiences and shit, and absorb the landscape and absorb interactions that he's had with people. You know what I'm saying? And then turn around and come back and write it. Once this shit became about money, niggas wasn't taking the time to LOX, live off experience. People stopped taking the time to express their experiences in music. It became rushed. It became rushed. So you just making words rhyme. You just making words that just putting words together that rhyme. There's not really no substance. And that's why this shit is on fumes right now. The children don't have a connection to what we experienced in the late 80s and 90s. The music has mostly toxic effects now. Hip hop nowadays has no substance or direction for our youth, and if you're a grown man following this hip hop, I'm highly disappointed in you. Sad part about it though, positive music doesn't sell as much. Hence, negative hip hop is the only form that will remain influential. Sad but true. We made it this way. You know why? You know why? Because these niggas be online talking about real nigga shit. These is dangerous. These microphones is dangerous. Once these microphones became available to anybody, this shit became under attack. I seen Rockwaller made a video the other day, and he was talking about this guy. His name is Brian Easley, but he has a platform called Trash Bars. Have y'all seen this dude's content? Trash Bars. Have y'all seen it? Some people think that shit funny, and maybe at the beginning some of it was funny. But you gotta remember and take this into consideration. You're calling somebody's offering trash. You're calling somebody's offering trash amongst the people that you referenced as trash was like Ghostface. Noriega, Daz Effects. It was more, but you got this dude putting this shit out online and shit, right? And everybody that he referred to as trash bars, they successful. They were successful at the time. In 1992, I don't think it was a bigger song than They Want Effects by Daz Effects. I don't think it was a bigger I don't think it was a bigger hip hop song at the time than that. I don't. But you got people who use these microphones and help fertilize the destruction. When you hear niggas get online and they talking about what's real nigga shit, when oh my goodness, I don't want to keep talking about certain people. When you hear niggas that keep talking this real nigga shit, they set the they almost program people. They almost program people. They almost like setting the climate for what's to come or for what's to be accepted. So if you got everybody promoting this real nigga shit, when somebody comes along with something that's positive or different, it's not embraced. Because why? The niggas that got 1 million followers is pushing the ignorant shit. And Daz Effects were college students at the time. They made a timeless anthem. That Daz Effects shit was so creative and did a lot for hip hop's creativeness. I listen to my old school rap, R&B, and 80s of the week. Thank you. Me too. We can unmake it too. Do not be confronted by the world, but by rewiring of the mind. I hope I read that right. I heard Trey D say the key to a great MC is to read more books. Niggas think they can freestyle everything. The art bleeds from the pen or pencil. I 100% agree with that. I think that contributed to the problem as well. Some people are gifted. Jay Z is gifted. Maybe Biggie Smalls gifted. The guys that were saying, "Well, I don't write raps." Some people mind is gifted. They got good instincts. They can go in there and just create a song like that. But once everybody tried to use that I don't know, method of writing music, it probably it probably caused the value of the finished product to decrease. I agree. I hate the modern rappers adopted that. Reading keeps your mind sharp. Gary, thank you. Young Chris doesn't write either. Hove and Big had, to your point, Gully, lived the most. Hove and Big had, you fucking up, man. You niggas be fucking, you niggas be writing fucked up sentences and shit. Got motherfuckers on here thinking I can't read. Take your time, man. Take your time, man. Read that shit before you press send, yo. For real. I don't think that since you mentioned Biggie Smalls, I find it hard to believe that he didn't use a pen for some. For niggas bleed, and I got a story to tell. There's no way he wrote that. There's no way he cooked that up in his mind and went in a booth and spit that. Seriously, there's no way in hell. No way, no how. No. Once Pro Tools became cheap to obtain and everybody was able to record whatever, Biggie wrote that shit for sure. Without internet, he wrote that. Yeah, definitely wrote that. 6ix9ine got a viral moment out right now, man. I like his strength. I like his strength. You did tell on some niggas, and it fucked your career up. And he's stressing to Big Bank. He said, "Y'all trying to make it so I can't feed my family. Y'all trying to make it so I can't feed my family by making him the black sheep and almost the face of snitching." Can we agree that he don't get the same treatment as Rollo? Didn't Rollo get on a? Didn't Rollo say, "You know, I had to make it juicy for him, huh?" Didn't Rollo say that? Did we hear Rollo say that on the record? His Muslim brother was confronting him about telling. He admitted it and said, "You know, I had to make it juicy for him, huh?" Does he and 6ix9ine get the same type of treatment? Do they? Do they? Or do Atlanta choose to look the other way? Even though he admitted to making it juicy for him, huh? Even though he admitted it. Even though he admitted it. He came back out. These niggas interview him, and it's like nothing never happened. They pick and choose. They trying to make 6ix9ine the only. They trying to make 6ix9ine the only one, and he don't like it. He's saying y'all fucking with my money by doing this shit. 6ix9ine getting treated because he was extra disrespectful, and because he's Mexican. People make excuses for the things and people they like. 50 Cent made it juicy for him too. 50 Cent didn't make it juicy for him. He sent that girl to make it juicy for him. He sent that girl to do it. She said she wasn't doing it. She said she wasn't doing it. 6ix9ine is not one of us. He's a poser. What you mean he not one of us? What you mean he not one of us? Cause he Mexican? I got something to say about. I got something to say to the Mexicans. I was in North Carolina this weekend, right? I had to go to a Ross. It was packed like a motherfucker. Uh, Charlotte, North Carolina got a lot of Mexicans. And I just want to point this out. I'm going to share this. I don't care. To the Mexicans, to the Ashley Gonzaleses of the world. I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, and y'all seem to have some racist views and y'all don't like niggas. I seen some badass Mexicans this weekend. Bitch, I don't care if you're racist. I don't care if you don't like niggas. I don't like niggas all the time either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm shooting my pitch. If I like long ass hair, I like y'all skin complexion. Some of you bitches got some ass on y'all too. I'm shooting my pitch. I don't give a fuck if you don't like niggas. I'll be the first one you like. You're not gonna shape my attitude or views with your racist sentiments. I've been called nigga before. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And for all the live niggas in here, man, don't be deterred by bitches like Ashley Gonzalez. We trying to knock them bitches down. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get some biracial shit going on in here. Some Mexican and black babies. Don't be deterred. There's always gonna be a bad apple in the bunch. But I just wanted to point that out. Y'all don't like niggas. Cool. Bitch, if you look good, I'm still shooting pitch. Get ready. I'm still shooting pitch. Yeah. He said, yeah, Charlotte, NC is like California. It's a Mexican city, fan. I said, God damn. I seen some steppers in there. Look at this bad bitch here. And I'm thinking about how they feel about niggas. They said they don't like niggas. Ah, bitch, I might be the first nigga you like. Let me shoot this pitch at you. I got a Nolan Ryan for you. Word up. He said, black man, blacken the La Raza. Comprehension is the key, whether reading a book, watching a movie, or analyzing a life situation. Comprehension is what you're absorbing, is what makes the artist. No doubt. He said Virginia too. I had to explain to um, one of my baby mothers about the racial shit that be going on, right? That's going on in this world right now. Let's kick it a minute. And I was telling her that black people ain't racist. And she was trying to tell me, well, they are racist. He said, well, she said, well, some black people are racist. She got black kids. I said, black people ain't racist. And she said, well, some black girls are. And I told her, that's not racism. When you didn't had incidents with black girls in school or growing up and shit like that, that had nothing to do with the color of your skin. That has something to do with the length of your hair. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you had some conflict with some black girls, it was probably because you was pretty. You know what I'm saying? Or your hair long. That's not racism. That's not racism. That's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? That's jealousy. Racism is something totally different. It is. Racism is something totally different. So we went further into our discussion. Yeah, I just wanted her to know them black girls didn't dislike you. It was your hair. Your hair was longer and shit. You pretty and shit like that. You're gonna run into that type of shit all the time. You know what I mean? Depending on the environment you in and shit. I told her, didn't you just have to go get your father? Cause like a week or so ago, somebody called her from a club, like a little bar and shit, that knew her and was like, yo, your dad up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Come get your dad and shit. He up in here, he'd had a few drinks. He in here doing his thing and shit, right? So she had to go get her dad out the bar or whatever. I told her, I said, you just had to go get your daddy out of a black bar, a bar full of niggas. And he was cool in there. Wasn't nobody fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody fucking with him. A black man couldn't go to a Puerto Rican bar by himself and be amongst a room full of Puerto Ricans and be embraced in the same manner that her Spanish father was embraced a bunch amongst niggas. I said a black man couldn't do that. He probably would, be treated a little bit differently and shit. Like they might not even let him in and shit. Ain't no niggas in here. Go to the nigga bar. But your Puerto Rican father he's embraced by black folks. You know why? When you black or when you're around black people, it's only one requirement. It's only one requirement. You got to be cool. Niggas ain't racist. We not. We have a reaction to racism that might cause us to view certain people a certain way. You can have a Caucasian that grow up in a black neighborhood and his name become that's white Johnny. You know what I'm saying? That's white Johnny. He cool and his mama cool. And it don't be no problems. Right? If you take a black person and put him in an all white neighborhood, he might have some motherfucking problems and shit. I say all this to say that black people don't really carry no racism. They don't. We don't carry no racism. Black people be at odds with each other. We be at odds with each other. That's something that we need to correct. But the whole racist thing, all you got to do is be cool. Black people embrace your ass. Period. Straight up. We are the most loving people on the planet Earth. Wow, I never thought of it in that way. You want 100% right. Absolutely. 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 What happens when a white guy comes to the basketball court? What happens? He getting down. What did we say? That's a badass white boy. You can come around here and run anytime. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, straight up, straight up. For anybody who has been in sports, you know what we say. That's a badass white boy. That's my man and shit. He get busy. But everybody don't move like that. He said we take them in. Absolutely. Black people are the most welcoming ethnic group. Everybody know this. You know who also know this? Homeless people. I'm about to get off here in a minute. I made my point. Homeless people. You ain't never seen a homeless white person how they interact with black folks. You could be walking down the street and there'd be a whole bunch of white people around and shit. Them homeless motherfuckers be like, they see a nigga, my man. They know that black people understand struggle. Black people might have struggled. Black people might know what it's like to be down bad, be downtrodden, and shit like that. So who do they come to? Niggas. Niggas. I know I'm gonna get some change from him. Look how he's dressed. He holding. You know what I'm saying? It happens to me all the time. I'm telling you. It happens to me all the time, man. Nobody gets more patronage from the homeless than me. For real. We just believe in equality more than any other race. He said, I seen it the other day. I was in this hotel over the weekend. It's called Home 2 or some shit like that. I liked it, this joint. Home 2 by Hilton in Charlotte, North Carolina. And breakfast is from, they got the continental breakfast shit. They had a good one. Normally them continental breakfasts be some cheap shit. These motherfuckers had grits and eggs and all kind of shit. I couldn't believe it. Had the waffle makers, all type of fresh fruit and shit like that. Some people came down to eat. It was over at 9:30. Some people came down at like 9:40 and missed breakfast. We got shit all over the table. You know what I mean? Me and the company that I was in, we had shit all over the table. They come down, they look and they like, damn, it ain't no more grub. You start giving motherfuckers bananas and bowls of oatmeal here and shit like that. They happy as a motherfucker. Like, damn, man, thank you. This is black people shit. Black is love. I've said this many, many a times. Many, many a times. And when you see somebody that's moving and they not carrying that black is love aura around them, you know that they ain't right. You know that they ain't right. And you often hear these niggas online pushing shit that's void of love. That real nigga lifestyle, that real nigga philosophy, that is not love. That is not black love. It has nothing to do with us. Niggas need to stop doing that shit. Niggas need to stop doing that shit. Straight up. It's sucker shit. Calling sucker shit real nigga shit. Black isn't an ethnic group, it's a race. Black people are sellouts of given the opportunity. I only stand for the civilized, my nigga. Everybody that got the same color of me, color, complexion as me, they not black. They not black. Some of them are black devils. Word up. Anyway, as Nina Simone said, black is a color. Gully, I got an LP coming out called Ghost of Prodigy. Need some promo. Hit me. Nah, nigga, you hit me. Gully TV Boss at Gmail. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Go get this trifecta, man. Get some of this black love for your body. From my website, it's 100% natural. It got 5 active ingredients in it. Y'all know the reputation. Y'all know the vibes and shit. I've been selling it for 2 years, man. Get this black love from my website. Y'all have a great afternoon. Peace.